Treygan Adams. You're here with the fourth video. We're about midpoint through the McNair journey, summer research. Mine is we're studying cross-race friendships and how racial socialization, so basically conversation about race at home among peers and in the classroom, affects the formation of cross-race friendships. And then if those cross-race friendships can influence racial identity in Black college students. So I'm studying cross-race friendships and the influence on racial identity because as schools has become more racially diverse, the research behind it is kind of catching up with it. And there's arguments on both sides saying it does support racial identity, it causes stagnance in racial identity. So I'm just kind of here to add on to that research and hopefully get some good findings and make my own generalization of what's going on. And hits close to home for me, being a biracial student with a lot of friends from different ethnic backgrounds, and kind of bringing it back to myself and some self-reflection of, well, how has this influenced my development, especially with Dr. Hazel Baker as my mentor being my lifespan development teacher. So it's like, it's just a big extension of what I've already learned and kind of putting it into my own work. I have the scale here, and this is the new thing we just kind of worked on. So, just the measures we're going to use and the scale we're going to send out for people to eventually fill out. So right now the purpose of the scale is we're basically measuring the basics, of course demographics, just to get a general idea of who's participating in this study. Again, I said we're focusing on Black college students, so the other things we're checking for is just age and what university they go to. Then we'll measure if they ever had any cross-race friendships. If you don't know what that is, it's just friends that isn't the same ethnic background as you. We're asking their three best friends, and if they were a different race, and if they brought them home, and what was their experience with that, what was their parents' reaction to that, and how did that influence their idea of having cross-race friends. Next scale is just racial socialization, so having the opportunity to make friends from different ethnic backgrounds, measuring how was at home, how those conversations went, opportunities in the classroom to learn about different cultures and backgrounds and learn about your own culture. And then we're measuring that through elementary school all the way to college. So we're asking our participants to think back a little bit. When it comes to the more specific questions, it's generally going to be based on their experience now in college. And through the articles we found some more scales that we're going to use. One is for a school climate for a diversity scale. One example of this scale is in your coursework at home or within your friend group, they've learned about how race plays a role in who's successful in society. Asking them if they had opportunities to learn about different cultures and make friends from different cultures. And then we'll put that into Qualtrics, which is a statistics program. And then we'll have all our data and we'll be ready to go. So it's nice to kind of get the ball rolling right now. We're gonna submit it to IRB and hopefully get approval. So it's a nice manifestation of the fruits of our labor. There's been no challenges so far. It's been pretty smooth going. I've just been taking it one step at a time, and right now we're probably done with the hardest part. I don't want to say that because I'm not sure. Once we have the data, we'll have to use statistics to analyze it and get the charts. Dr. Hazel Baker has been great. The people I'm working with has been great. There's about 3 of us. Elise specifically, who's also in the McNair program. It's been fun. Something I'm really excited for is the poster. I like how that's coming along. We just started yesterday. I like the colors I picked out. The color scheme is, it flows with me. I think it looks good, and excited to put some words on the paper and some pictures and see how it all turns out.